So we're working on PrintTop. We're trying to figure out a way to use this this second the value, right? The second item in each tuple to sort the list so that we get the most common words at the top and have them go down in decreasing order. So let's take a look at what else we learned about sorting here. So we know we can sort all the keys, but we have this list of tuples now, and we want to sort by this second item here. So let's see. Let's go back and look at the stuff on sorted again. So you remember one of the things that we could do with sorted was we could have a key. So there's already the lower function, but you could actually create your own function to return something. This function, actually, this looks kind of like what we want. Let's write a little function that takes a string, except it's working on a string, and returns what? And returns its last letter. Well, its last, yeah, can you see that? Returns its last letter. Well, we want to return the last element in the list, but this, if S was a list, this would be the last element in the list, right? So that's kind of like what we want. So if we could write a little function here, then we could sort our list with our function as the key. So let's write a function that we can use that will give us item 1 out of our tuple. Let's say def, let's call it get count, because we're getting the word count for out of the tuple for that word, right? So let's say this is from the word count tuple. Okay, and this is going to returns the count from a dictionary word count tuple. So the item out of the dictionary is a tuple with a word and a count in it, right? And we're using this for our custom sort for PrintTop. Okay, so this is the sort we're going to use. Oh, now how do we write it? So it has to return word count tuple 1, basically, right? Because it needs to be item 1 out of the tuple. The first item is the word, and the second item is the count, and that's what we want, is the count. Okay. So how do we use that now? Let's see. What was the thing here? Ah, yes. Okay, so we had sorted, and then the collection to be sorted, the list to be sorted, and the function that we're going to use to give us our key to sort on. So let's see here. So it looks like what we need to do is set up our items like this. So we could say items equals sorted, and we're going to sort this dictionary, but our key is going to be get count. Okay, And so now we're going to use this variable, this sorted, because this now is a sorted list, sorted according to value. And let's paste it in here. Okay, so now we're sorting according to our get count. Let's see what happens with that. Oh, that's not even close, is it? It looks like what it did was took a string and split up a string. Let's take another look here. Oh, because I passed it, when I passed it D, it just got all the keys, didn't it? Whoops. So I have to pass it D.items, don't I? D.items, that's what gives it the tuple. Items. So see, that's why we test every step of the way. Okay. So now what we're sorting is our list of tuples. So that way, this is going to return the second item in the tuple. Hopefully, let's see. That looks better. But we still have a problem. It's sorted, but it's sorted from least common to most common. It's in the opposite order that we want because the numbers are going from smaller to bigger, right? So we need to reverse the order here. So there is another thing we can add here. Look, someplace in here shows that. Right here. We can say reverse equals true. So let's throw that in. Oh. Sorry about that. Let's see. So let's say reverse equals true. And that. And now that looks a lot better, right? It's in order, but there's one more thing. There's one more condition that we need to account for in here, and that is that the number of items printed out. It should be the top 20 most common words. So we have to make sure, I don't know if there's even 20 words in that small one, but we need to make sure that we're only printing the first 20. And so what we can do about that is just do a slice. We just do a slice of the first, so we say colon 20, right? Items colon 20, that starts at the beginning, and that'll give us the first 20 items in the list. So let's just run that. Looks good. And now we could test this one out on Alice because I'm a little nervous about trying to print out all the words in Alice in Wonderland on this idle screen, but if we're just doing the top 20 here, I think we can handle that. Let's see. One module. And there we go. Top 20, though, came out at the top. All right, cool. All right, so it looks like our print top and our print words are working okay. So the last bit is going to be to consolidate everything, get them working in main. And to do that, we're going to have to use the console. So I'm going to show you that in the next video.